by the Honourable Murray.
Deputy President, the question is around how can national government work closer and together with the private sector, civil society and other government spheres to not only tackle but prevent further interference by the construction mafia, and what laws need to be reviewed and strengthened in order to curb the scores of these criminal organizations. Thank you, sir.
Deputy President.
Thank you very much, Honorable Murray. I did say earlier that in our commitment to eradicate crime, we want to work with the private sector. There are in some provinces what you call business against crime. I personally had an opportunity to work with them in Gauteng when I was MEC for Safety and Security, and our partnership was very. I remember we also had a plan what we call sector policing, and we will focus on particular areas. But also, one of the things that government is doing is to have specialized forces to deal with particular crime. You'll recall that there was a time when South Africa had a big problem of cash in transit and those kind of robberies, and we had to put a special team to focus on that. So some of these problems require that kind of approach, where you have a special dedicated team to deal with the problem and wipe it out. That's really what we must do. The private sector have resources. In fact, if you look at the number of private securities in South Africa, the number is as big as the police force. Far more than the police force. Now, where are they using that? So we need to bring them on board and say, come here, including your metropolis, we bring them. Those of you who live in Johannesburg will know that every time you go home there is a roadblock, but they are just looking for traffic fines instead of fighting crime. So I'm going to tell the mayor of Joburg, forget about traffic fines. Let's focus on the real problem. You know, and you know, they will. Well, those of you who go to the airport and so on, you may even miss your plane because abantu benze roadblock bafunana namaticket to battle traffic fine. Those people must be put to good use. They must go. That campaign that Minister Senzo was doing in the Western Cape with the Metro Police must happen in Johannesburg. They must go after the criminals and stop inconveniencing innocent citizens who are trying to go and catch a plane. Because there's a roadblock in front of the airport. I'm sure Ladumela. I give a focus on crime. Let's go with them there and deal with the criminals. Yeah. Because you know, a traffic fine, you can send me a notice at home, I'll receive it and go and pay. Let's focus on crime. After next week, Thursday, siyabalanda labantu mama metro. Mbafuna lagu the campaign of fighting crime. Let's focus. But otherwise, thank you very much, Honorable Murray.
Thank you, Deputy President.